Hi, this is Gavin Walker with MedTech Medical Management Systems. I'm going to show you today how to run the Diagnosis Ranking Report out of Medisoft. To do that, in Medisoft, you would just go to Reports, and then Medisoft Reports. And then you would go into Plus Pack and Diagnosis Ranking Case Count. We're going to select the Diagnosis Ranking by Case Count because we want to hit the diagnosis codes we use most frequently when we set up ICD-10 codes. So running that. And I'm going to run this for 1 year. Move my window over here. So on this report here that we've run in a psychiatric practice, we've got 309.9 is our most frequent code that we're using. So now if we go back into Medisoft here, well, actually, one thing I should point out on this diagnosis ranking report, you can see the most frequently used ICD-9 codes are at the top. And then working down from there, you can see which ones we use, the top codes that we're using. If you look at the codes that have been used 36 times or more, then that code was used 3 or more times per month. So if we can hit the ones like on this report here, maybe 40 and above, then that would give us a pretty good chance that we would only have to look up just a few codes the first week that we start using ICD-10 codes. So now looking at 309.9. Okay, so now if I go into the diagnosis code list and pull up code 309.9. We'll edit that one. On this system here, I have Encoder Pro loaded, which is an add-on to Medisoft, which can be pretty useful here. So I'm clicking Encoder Pro. This brings up the ICD-9 code 309.9. And here, if I click the 10 button, this brings up all of the ICD-10 codes that could be matched to this ICD-9 code. So in this case here, I would want to set up F4320 and F43.9, depending on which one of those two that I would want to use. So you can see that I already have code F4320 set up in Medisoft. Going in here, I have code 309.9 in the ICD-9 code field. So what that means is if I use F4320 as a diagnosis code prior to 10/1/2015, Medisoft will downcode to 309.9 on the claim until the cutover date, and then it will begin to use F4320. So in short, that is how you would run the diagnosis ranking report in Medisoft. Use that report to quickly get the list of diagnosis codes you've been using for the years and make sure those are mapped for ICD-10 codes.